Welcome to Let's Talk Test Hormones 101. This video gives you a crash course on hormone production in your body and will become the basis for many subsequent videos. We've boiled it down to the least amount of science that we have to teach you, but please do not feel discouraged if you have trouble understanding it. The site is full of great content that is more accessible, and you can always come back after seeing how it all kind of works together, and it'll probably be easier to process. So now that we've cleared that up, let's just jump right in. What is a hormone? Well, hormones are chemicals that signal parts of the body into action, and essentially it's the body's way of telling itself what to do. What we're going to focus on in this video are the sex hormones, which are responsible for the sex characteristics, and they come in two forms: androgens and estrogens. The most famous androgen is testosterone, or test for short, which is the primary sex hormone in men. So your idea of testosterone might be formed by your high school health class, and that's okay because it's still relevant to know that testosterone causes sexual development, growing a beard, and getting a deeper voice. But what is not very well known is that testosterone plays a greater role in nearly every major system of the body. It's essential to emotional stability, sleep quality, confidence, muscle mass, libido, physical recovery, and even all-cause mortality, which is just another way of saying just generally staying alive. The estrogens, on the other hand, are the female counterpart to androgens, and they play an important role in male bodies as well. So estradiol, or E2, is the primary form of estrogen. So estradiol is known to have the following effects in male bodies: regulating body temperature, making neurotransmitters more sensitive, which is far more impactful than it may sound, and controlling for cholesterol production. It's important to include estrogen when discussing men's health because the testes produce an enzyme called aromatase, which functions to convert testosterone into estradiol at a certain ratio that the body just tends to choose for. Therefore, when you make more T, you make more E2. Testosterone is measured in nanograms, whereas estradiol is measured in picograms when checking out how much there is in the blood. So just to demonstrate just how little estradiol is actually found in the male body. Because of this, the body is extremely sensitive to even the slightest changes in estradiol. And so when manipulating testosterone levels, you are indirectly changing your estradiol levels as well. It's very important to know this because, as we'll see in the next section, making sure this system is regulated is an important part of healthy living. What we're going to do is explore the crucial system that keeps all of this together. And what you need to really understand from this is that if you manipulate hormones, you're invariably going to throw this process off. So the HPTA is the hypothalamic pituitary testicular axis and is named after the three major systems involved in the process. Remember how we said before that hormones are the body's way of telling itself what to do? Well, the hypothalamus is the headquarters, and it's located in the brain, and it sends commands to the pituitary gland, which acts as the dispatch, sending hormonal signals to the rest of the body. The testes, which you probably know where those are the hormone factory, predominantly manufacturing testosterone alongside small amounts of estradiol and aromatase. So in order for the system to maintain the correct balance of hormones in the body, the hypothalamus and pituitary gland detect the presence of sex hormones and adjust the production accordingly. So in the diagram, the plus symbols here indicate signals to produce, while the minus symbols indicate signals to suppress. This feedback loop exists in a delicate balance and is relatively easy to upset by introducing foreign compounds, and that is why manipulating hormones is such a tricky business. In later episodes, we'll learn more about how this actually happens, but for now you just have to understand that adding compounds to the system will eventually turn it off. Once the system is shut down, it can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years to return to normal function, and for some men, it never comes back to the way it was. The important takeaway from this is that hormone production is not something you should mess with without first taking the steps to fully educate yourself and understand the risks. So thanks for sticking with us throughout, and whatever purpose you have in exploring Let's Talk Tests, whether you're interested in recreational steroids, think you have low testosterone, or simply keen to learn, we encourage you to visit our website, letstalktest.com, to learn more and explore the other topics.